Oh, we got a spinner. It's Verhagen, but she gets going again. Green flag gonna stay out. Contact for the lead. Side by side, Lightkey and Gee Jr. Oh, and Voigt right there as well. Gonna go 3 wide on a turn. Number 2. Here comes your quick qualifier. 3 wide through the middle. Here comes Kalmus for second. Already digging up front and looking for more. Mason Kalmus looking for the lead on a turn number 2. Bumper shot to Lightkey. Here comes Kalmus side by side now at turn number 4. New leader is Mason Kalmus. Problems for Lightkey as Voigt now gets around as well. Voigt now looking to get up to second. Your point leader, Gee Jr., starting to fade in the 17, already back to 5th. Make that 6th as Mason Lightkey moves his way up in the top 5. Kalmus trying to run away and high with this one with Voigt knocking on the back door. 15 laps to go. Oh, big bobble that time out of Mason, number 52. But move Mason Lightkey up to 4th, now over Aiden's wires. Kalmus starting to run away with this one, already over a second advantage. For your first feature of the evening, lap traffic in the way for the 08. Kalmus continues rolling. So far, so good. Voigt still running in second. Then it's Mason Lightkey up to 3rd. Caden Lightkey at 4th. Tom Gee Jr. up to 5th. How about the run for Mason Lightkey? Started on the back row, already up to 3rd and putting on a show. 11 laps to go in this one. Can Mason make his way up through the field? Halfway this time, 10 laps in, 10 laps to go for Mason Kalmus. The gap now, 2.3 seconds. Kalmus checking away down the backstretch, continues to pull away from Voigt. Over Lightkey, Lightkey's wires now back up inside the top 5. This one's starting to get a little bit strung out. Once again, I want to thank all our sponsors, the Tim Meyer Memorial, Kimpton's Truck Service, Dodge Truck and Auto Center, Wisconsin Transit, More for Less Auto Sales, Eastside Auto, Hendricks Trucking, Performance Machine, Lee Wild, and Clay Septic. Thank you all for being partners of the Tomah Sparta Speedway here tonight for the Tim Meyer Memorial. Kalmus out front, still walking away. The gap continues to grow. Coming back this time, 5 more laps to go for Mason Kalmus. So far, so good for Kalmus here in this one. Great battle right now for that spin spot between Gee Jr. and Zwires. Gee trying to get back down to the bottom, makes a bubble. Look out, look out, look out! Nearly goes for a tumble. White flag in the air for Mason Kalmus. Gee stuck down in the grass. yes. Great jump by Fry in the 18. Problems for Shirk right away. Down on the front stretch, stopped at the edge of the grass. That's going to be a problem. Caution flag going to wave. That is going to cost Dan Fry the lead here in this one. Going to have to take it once again from the top. Give it another shot. Here we go. A better start that time by Grotz on the inside, but Dan Fry still uses the top to get the advantage. Oh, look out, more and more together. Matt and Olivia come together down the backstretch. They keep it going, but it cost them each a couple spots. Now side by side for the lead. Here comes your points leader, the Cheese Curd. He's already won a feature here this year, these Sixers, and he's looking for another one. Curtis Hellickson now around the outside. That time by at the line. Dan Fry, your leader. Oh boy, smoking on the binders. That was a close one. Curtis Hellickson now powers by on the outside. New leader, Curtis Hellickson. Fry still hanging tough in second over Grotz. Here comes Greg Brown Jr. Then it's Mike Grotz, your quick qualifier. Olivia Moore's got by Matt Moore using the bottom of the racetrack. Here comes Grotz down to the inside of Brown Jr. That's for fourth. Olivia Moore right there in sixth. She comes in tonight second in your points, looking to get things going the right direction because the point leader's the man out front. The Cheese Curd running away squeaky clean. Mike Grotz now up into fourth and digging for more, already looking for third. Here comes Olivia Moore to the inside of Greg Brown. That's for a spot inside the top five. Olivia down to the bottom. Greg Brown gets a good run on the top side. So far holding her up. Oh, Brown goes wide that time. Move Olivia Moore up to fifth. And here comes Matt Moore for sixth. Hellickson starting to open this one up just a little bit. 1.2 seconds last time by. Brown Jr. tries to fight back, just can't seem to get the run he needs on the entry to turn number 3. It's costing him a lot of time. Here comes Matt Moore now to the inside. Side by side for sixth. Olivia goes a touch wide. That nearly opens the door for Matt Moore to get there, but nothing doing so far. Olivia now looks down to the inside of Mike Grotz. That's for fourth. Can't quite get the run she needs as Mike Grotz slams the door shut. Grotz, your quick qualifier in that red number 73. This time by 5 laps to go out front for Curtis Hellickson. Olivia Moore really drives it in deep this time. Nearly gave Grotz the bumper shot. Grotz able to hold off so far. He slams the door shut at every opportunity. Oh, Olivia showed the impatience. Little bit of bumper tag that time into turn number 3. Next time by will be 3 laps to go for Curtis Hellickson. Moore and Grotz still continue to battle out as Hellickson walks away with this one. Matt Moore now all over the back of Olivia Moore as Hellickson continues to walk away. Fry still in second over Curtis, Mike Russell, Olivia Moore on the top 5. Charlie's got the white flag in hand. This time it's going to fly for Curtis Hellickson. Grotz all over the back of Dan Fry for second. Hellickson down the back sheet one more time. Coming home, your winner once again, the cheese curd, Curtis Hellickson. Over Fry, James Grotz, Mike Grotz, Olivia Moore, Matt Moore, and Craig Brown Jr. Coming home in third place on the podium, James Grotz. James, walk us through those laps as you tried to run these two down.
A lot of keeping it on the bottom and keep getting it behind Fry. I got Grotz Auto Repair, R&T Liquidations, Steel Nail Welding, Dorset Valley School Restaurant, and big thanks to my dad and everything.
Congratulations, coming home third place, James Grotz. Coming home in second here in this one, Dan Fry. Dan, congratulations. You were there hanging on the back door. Walk us through it.
Yeah, I've been breaking out all night, so I was trying to be good tonight for this, but I guess I should have pushed it more.
Now I gotta ask, who put the duck on your roof? That thing is sweet.
All the brother-in-law did a couple weeks ago here. I gotta thank my wife for letting me race, and this Father's Day, Sunday, I wish all the fathers, and I get the privilege to race with two of the boys, so it feels pretty good.
Congratulations, second place, feature place tonight for Dan Fry. Coming home your winner again, current point leader, the cheese curd, Curtis Hellickson. Curtis, you were so fast tonight. Walk us through that feature, buddy.
Well, I just was playing with tire pressure because the heat race I was too tight, so I loosened it up, and apparently a few tire pressure changes makes it a lot faster.
Well, clearly it worked out tonight. You're going home with some hardware. You got to ring the victory bell. Congratulations, Curtis Hellickson! Draz Jr. gets a little bit squirrely. Here comes Quindle on the outside. Glenn Bush Jr. to the inside. 3 wide for the lead. Bush all the way to the inside. New leader is Glenn Bush Jr. Draz Jr. there. Quindle with contact with the outlaw. Here comes your quick qualifier pedal. Bringing the flipper with him. Oh, big spin for Quindle. And ew, my, look out, look out. Finnegan gets a part of it. Caution, flag wave. Bush once again gets a good jump. Peterson now solely into second. Little bit slow is Draz. Here comes Pennell. Schwartz digging hard to the outside, looking for third. Big bobble there for Draz Jr. That's going to cost Colton Pennell. Schwartz now up to third. Here comes Taylor Dawson. Powering to the outside. He's bringing Paul Fitch with him. Your point leader now up into the top 5. Bush Jr. trying to run away and hide from Peterson. Dawson now around Schwartz. That's for third. Here comes Finch as well. Colton Pennell looking to go to the outside. Running the train on Schwartz in this one. Oh, a little bit of contact between Schwartz and Finch. That gives Pennell the inside. Here comes Colton Pennell. Schwartz hanging out tough on the outside. Here comes Pennell. Rockets out of turn 2 down to the bottom. Bush Jr. hanging out front. That's Peterson. Dawson and Finch gonna battle it out here. Come back to 9 laps to go for Glenn Bush Jr. The flipper, Tristan Finnegan, trying to work his way back up through this field. Lap traffic looming. You have AJ Finnegan, Drozdowski, and Lease right in the windshield of your leaders. Throw a blanket over the top four now. Peterson down to the bottom. Dawson rockets to the top. On a turn number 2, Dawson gets a big run. Here he comes for second. 3 wide with the lap traffic. And move Dawson up to second. Dawson now digging deep on Glenn Bush Jr. Maybe a little bit of bumper tag that time, but Dawson now looking to the outside for the lead. Here comes the 9. Next time by 5 laps to go. Peterson still hanging up with Finch for third. 5 more times around. Bush Jr. trying to slam the door shut on Dawson. Dawson sticks the fender in there. Here they come on a 2 side by side. Door to door. Now Dawson inches ahead on the entrance to 3. Bush gets a good run on the bottom. But we have a new leader. It's Taylor Dawson. Bush trying to hang tough now with 4 laps to go. But Dawson still hanging on. This one might not be over quite yet. Coming back this time by will be 2 laps to go. Still side by side, Dawson inches ahead but barely. Next time by the white flag is gonna fly. Now Dawson charges out front to the lead. Lap traffic looming, white flag in hand. One more time around for Taylor Dawson. Down the backstretch one more time. Dawson noses ahead again. Coming home, your winner, your Hornet feature, Taylor Dawson. Over Glenn Bush Jr., Paul Finch, Peterson, and Braxton Moore. While we wait for Mr. Finch, we'll start over here with the number 7, Glenn Bush Jr. coming home second in this one. Walk us through those final 10 laps.
Don't remember much of it, but I've always been wanting to beat this 9. I just about had him tonight. Get better.
You almost had him, but you're definitely getting a lot faster. Who are some of the people that help you out here at the racetrack?
First off, thank my stepdad Randy and my mom, Northside Mobile out of Austin, Clark's Builders, Jay Buckley Baseball Tours, and my boys are helping out.
Congratulations. Give it up for Glenn Bush Jr. Coming home third here in this one, the number 3 of Paul Finch. Come on out of that race car, Paul. You've earned it. Oh, don't roll back. Don't roll back. Put the brakes on. We don't need the bell getting taken out again. Paul, you would have been a new track record holder, but you broke out the last lap. It was an unfortunate circumstance, but despite starting in the back of the pack, you worked your way up here on the podium. Walk us through how that fits.
Breakout rules are dumb.
Okay, fair. Paul, now you've had a lot of speed all season. You're the current point leader coming into tonight. You're going to go home with that same feat going into next week. Talk about some of your sponsors that help you.
I gotta thank Hagelman Brothers Cranberry, Culver's from Tomah, Don's Truck and Auto, Sonnenberg Funeral Home, Kimpton Trucking, Bohica's Pub and Grub, Kickapoo Roofing, R&E Sporting and Avon Shop, Helsing's Bar, Broken Arrow Taxidermy. That's all I can remember right now.
That's all right. Thanks anyways. Congratulations to Paul Finch. And coming home, your winner, the number 9, Taylor Dawson. Taylor, you day. You struggled qualifying in the heat race, but you found yourself a lot of speed, and now down here to victory lane. How's it feel?
Oh man, I've given this Tim Meyer Memorial Race away more times than I want to talk about. But I know Tuffy pretty well, and I've won a lot of races, and this is the crown jewel of the ones I've won. It means a lot. I appreciate the Meyer family putting this on for them, and I hope I put on a good show for everybody. Everybody, you know, it's just me and my mom working this shop. It might look like a fast car, but it's just a lot of homework and a lot of hard work, you know. Big goal is to keep it clean to go to the Dells tomorrow, but we'll celebrate this one and have a good time. And thanks for coming.
A lot of ice cold beer down that pit area, huh? Now your night's not over yet. I need you to do me a favor. Walk on down and ring that victory bell. Taylor Dawson! This one's about to be as good as an ice cold bush apple. And here we go! Chris Neal gets a good jump in the number 34, the number 90 at Goldman, trying to work his way back. He's going to go way wide. That opens up the door for the rest of the field to sneak on by. Move Odegaard already up into second. He's digging quickly for the lead. He wants to get away from that number 4. Laufenberg's got a lot of speed. Side by side down to turn number 1. They're going to battle. Here comes Odegaard to the top. Gets a decent run down the backstretch. Neal throws it down in there. Trying to get that Ford minivan to stick on the bottom. A little bit of slideaways from the soccer moms up front. But Odegaard once again gets a good run off the top side. Neal still hanging tough on the bottom. By a nose is your leader. Grotz and Laufenberg right there in the rear view. That time by only about a 10th separating them. Neal really gets a good run to the bottom side that time. Grotz now to the inside of Odegaard, trying to dig for second as Odegaard tries to mount a charge. Back for the lead, but Chris Neal hanging tough. But they better look out, because here comes the quick qualifier. Throw a blanket over the top 4. All of them as they come out of turn number 2. Odegaard now finally noses ahead for the lead. Oh, buddy. Odegaard and Neal door to door. New leader is Monty Odegaard. As the tires warm up, Odegaard's making the top side work. But here comes Laufenberg. Now clear into third. Neal's going to have to hang tough with Laufenberg on the top side. 9 laps to go this time by for Monty Odegaard. Laufenberg now looking to the outside. Move Laufenberg up to P2. Odegaard's got lap traffic to deal with a quick qualifier. Quickly knocking on the back door with 8 to go. Out of turn number 2, they'll go once again. Odegaard leads. Laufenberg knocking on the door now in the number 4. Neal still hanging on for third. Then it's Grotz and Goldman. Next time by, we're going to have 6 more laps to go. And with as quick as Laufenberg has gotten to second, he has not yet been able to reel in Monty Odegaard, but he's got 6 more laps to do it. Good battle for third, still going on as Neal's hanging on tough on the bottom. The gap definitely closer that time for Laufenberg. 5 more times around. Side by side for third. Monty Odegaard still hanging tough out front. Laufenberg's closed in just a little bit, but still struggling to get there. The gap is under a second for Monty Odegaard as he's coming back to 3 laps to go. Here comes Odegaard once again to deal with lap traffic, but he's starting to gap the 4 a little bit. Still a great battle side by side for third. Odegaard continues to pull away from Laufenberg. What a drive by Monty Odegaard on this one. White flags out one more time around. Still side by side for third with Neil and Grotz. Down the back 40 one more time. He's going to take home another feature win. Monty Odegaard wins over Laufenberg. Battle for third's going to go to Chris Neal over Grotz. And then it's Goldman.
I can get out.
He's got the window net zip tied on this thing. It's the redneck soccer mom machine. Coming home third, Chris Neal. Chris, you had the lead early on. You tried to battle back. You had a great battle with the 73. Kind of walk us through that.
Monty's just fast. He knows how to drive. I suck.
Okay, well, you got me on that one. Chris Neal, everybody! Coming home second tonight, your quick qualifier, Kevin Laufenberg. Kevin, you gave it your best shot. What happened there towards the end? It looks like you started to fade.
That band has cursed me years ago. I can never get by it.
You're going to have to hop in that one, aren't you?
No, this is enough.
Give it up, ladies and gentlemen, for Kevin Laufenberg. Coming home, your feature winner tonight, Monty Odegaard. Monty, how's it feel to be a Tim Meyer Memorial winner?
Pretty good.
You've already been down here in Victory Lane tonight. Now you're in a different van, so clearly you got some speed. Are we going to see you back here again racing some other stuff this year?
Hopefully.
Congratulations, Monty Odegaard! Going green! Lockington got a good jump on the top side over McMullen. We saw a lot of this in the heat race, but now Lockington's got the top side hooked up and give Landon Lockington the advantage. That time McMullen really powered around the inside of turns number 3 and 4 back to the lead. 1/100th of a second was the distance that time. Chico starts to fade a little bit, but now really stuffs it into turn number 3. Landon Lockington now edges ahead of the top side, new leader. Fisher and Reedner looking for a place to go so far here in this one. 20 laps for your hobby stocks. McMullen that time a good run back to the lead, 1/1000th of a second. Oh, contact! Reedner into the back of the 68. That's going to cost McMullen the lead, but everybody keeps on moving. Lockington now clear for the top spot, and he's bringing Jesse Fisher right along with him. McMullen back down to the inside, trying to get things going. Reedner and Reedner side by side. Here comes Chico, really starting to work the top, and then number 26, the Shaggin' Wagon, all the way up to P3. Oh, lock up the binders. Goes Jorgensen, your quick qualifier. Here comes Fisher to the top side of Lockington. On the turn number 4, new leader is Jesse Fisher. Here comes Chico to the outside also. Now for Lockington, gets a little bit squirrely. Door to door, Lockington trying to hang on. These two battled it out for the entire season opening feature with Lockington getting the upper hand. But here comes Chico. Chico really gets a good run around the top. Move Reedner up to second, and he is digging for the 11 laps to go for Jesse Fisher. Lockington still hanging on to third, but he gets a little bit loose, and here comes Easton Reeder looking to the outside. Side by side into 3. Here comes your last Friday night's feature winner. Chico made his way up to second. He's got some work to do, coming back to 9 laps to go. That last time by Fisher a little bit quicker than Chico. Still side by side for third with Lockington and Easton Reedner. That's allowed your quick qualifier Jorgensen to get back into the mix. Chico last time by just ran his fastest lap of the race. But this time by, so did Jesse Fisher. Coming back this next time by, we're gonna have 6 more laps to go as Easton Reeder's now cleared himself into third. Jorgensen digging right now for fourth on Lockington. Jesse Fisher starting to stretch this one out over Chico. Laps to go this time by, in the gap nearly 2 seconds. The lap times even, only 1/1000th of a difference between the two of them. Here comes Jorgensen now looking for the top. Wants to get up into the top 4. 4 laps to go for Jesse Fisher over Chico Reedner. Jesse Fisher walking away with this one. Down the back stretch for Fisher over Chico. Joey's got the white flag in hand. One more time around for Fisher. Jorgensen starting to close in for third on Easton Reedner as the white flag's in the air. Fisher down the back 41 more time. Coming home your winner of your Victory Fireworks Hobby Stocks, Jesse Fisher over Chico, and all limited contact. Reedner hangs on over Jorgensen, then it's Lockington over McMullen. He's got the helmet off. How about for Easton Reedner? Easton, you definitely had a good battle there with Jorgensen at the end. Talk us through it.
Yeah, it was fun. I want to thank my dad first for helping me and getting me here to drive my race car.
Dads are always important. Your dad's been doing this a long time. A lot of knowledge in that noggin, and it shows with this hot rod. Who are some of the other people who help you out?
My mom, Fast Eddie's, Hey Jack, Brown Paws, I don't know. That's all I can think of.
There's a lot of them, I'm sure. And I got some news for you. Since your grandpa beat you this time, you're going home with an extra $100 tonight over him thanks to the Tim Meyer Memorial Fund. So congratulations, Easton Reedner, everybody! Chico, let's talk about it. Second week in a row, you finished second. Last weekend it was that young man right there. But you're back here on the podium. How's it feel?
Yeah, I'm just, at 61 years old, I'm just glad to finish.
61 years young, Chico. How about it for Chico Reedner? And coming home, your winner in this one, all the way from Minnesota, Jesse Fisher! Jesse, you had a hot run tonight. Let's talk about it.
Well, I didn't really expect any of this. You know, I thought it was going to be a rainout tonight, but we came all the way from Minnesota, and it turned out pretty good.
You know, Amanda Brockhouse told me all week it was going to rain, and when I saw the forecast change, I made her tell me that I was right. Just so you know, I need you to do me a favor. Go ring that victory bell over there. You've earned it. Jesse Fisher! Starting on the outside of row number 1 in the MJ Services and Contracting number 34 out of Sparta, defending Tim Meyer Memorial winner, it's MJ Mike Kruger! Second row inside in the Linehan Auto Body and Restoration, Wares Machine and Race Products number 48 in the Wisconsin Dells, Jason Stark! To his outside in the MJ Services and Contracting, Monster Beast, Martin Warehousing Incorporated number 1 out of Sparta, Charles Vaillant Jr. Next row inside in the Herman's Landscaping, Brothers Jorgensen Race Car Parts number 3, all the way from Lakeville, Minnesota, Conrad Jorgensen. To his outside, your quick qualifier, new track record holder in the Bourne Construction number 15 out of Elroy, Andrew Borntrager! Next row inside the MJ Services and Contracting number 67 out of Sparta, give it up for Jesse Vaillant! To his outside, the number 83, the B52 Burgers and Brews, Solano Lure, the Tomah Girls, Positive Wood Flooring, AB Contracting, Frederickson, Signs Designs, number 83, out of Dundas, Minnesota, Julie Jorgensen! Back of the bus inside of the right spot, number 8 out of Sparta, give it up for Jason Bolster! And shotgun on the field on a parts unknown in the number 75, Keith Paulsrud! Oh, contact already with the front row! Kruger and Montour, side by side. Start now up into third, solely over Vaillant Jr. That time by Mike Kruger, your leader by a nose. Little bit of door contact again. Montour gets a little bit squirrely. Those two continue to touch doors. Oh, big contact! Montour drives in way deep, and here comes Stark on the bottom. Mike Kruger, your new leader out front over Jason Stark at the 48. Jorgensen to third. Sparks flying off the number 15, Andrew Borntrager, as he powers into fourth. Still a lot of laps left to go here in this one. Mike Kruger, your current leader. Jason Stark in second. We're knocking all over the back door. The number 18 of Montour really hurting the number 1 of Charles Vaillant Jr. Dragging Vaillant all the way to the back of the pack here in this one. Your pole sitter now falling quickly towards the back half of the top 10. Kruger still out front, he leads. 6 laps in, 24 to go. For your MJ Services and Contracting Sportsmen. Sparks fly that time on the 48 to start. Side by side, here comes Conrad Jorgensen. And look right behind him, it's your new track record holder, Andrew Borntrager. Stark clears for second momentarily. Side by side for third. Bortrager to the inside. Jorgensen on the outside. Charles Vian Jr. has found his way back up inside the top 5. Vian now starting to get back into this one here in that one. He had to drop down to the bottom groove to get out of the wake of the 18. Since then, he's really put on a show. Jorgensen now back to the outside here for second as they power down the backstretch. This time by 10 laps in for Mike Kruger, 20 more times around the Tomah Sparta Speedway for the Tim Meyer Memorial. Jesse Vian a little bit loose back there. Possible contact with Julie Jorgensen. Still side by side for second with Stark and Conrad Jorgensen. As Stark just ran his fastest lap of the evening. He does it again. Stark the fastest car on the racetrack. He's in a clear for second. All over the back of Kruger now. Oh, they've been a bumper tag. Kruger trying to hold the bottom. That's going to allow Jorgensen back to the outside of Stark once again for second. Vian Jr. has run down the top 4 and is right back in the battle. Jorgensen nudges ahead that time for second. Now down the backstretch, here he comes. Move Conrad Jorgensen up to P2. Mike Kruger's got to start putting it together. He's got to run away and hide. Halfway in. 15 down, 15 to go. Jorgensen got a little bit loose that time on the top side. Here comes Vian now. Where did he come from? Charles Vian Jr. back up inside the top 4. Kruger making that back bumper extra wide. Mike Kruger still leads. Now here comes Jorgensen. Looking to the outside. He's got a fender there down the backstretch. The number 3 all the way from Minnesota. Looking to take home the Tim Meyer Memorial. But he's got to take down the defending champion. Whoa, everybody hang out. Stark gets a little bit of contact with Jorgensen. Things getting dicey for second. Vian still looming right there in the wings. Mike Kruger putting together the drive of his life right now out front. This time by 2/3 in, 10 to go for Kruger. Jorgensen still over Stark. Sparks continuing to fly off the 48 machine, but it's not slowing him down. Oh boy, Stark's got a lock on the binders, a little bit loose. Jorgensen now to the second spot, but Stark's not letting him get away. Kruger trying to start to run away and hide. Stark gives Jorgensen the bumper. Back to the inside comes Jason Stark. Only 8 more times around. Stark back side by side for second. Oh, big problems for Jason Bolster. Oh, and he goes around. Caution, caution, look out, look out. Choose cone coming trackside once again here for the Tim Meyer Memorial. Don't forget to stop on over to Richie's Kettle Corn stand at turn number 4. All kinds of good stuff over there. Bunch of flavors of kettle corn. Also giant freezies and fresh squeezed lemonade as well. This one might be far from over. Kruger goes to the inside. Jorgensen takes the front row and Stark goes right down to the inside, putting Vian on the outside. We're going to have 8 laps to go. Great jump on the inside by Mike Kruger. He's going to nose ahead. Jorgensen just trying to keep the fender there. Can't quite do it. Mike Kruger back to the lead. Start to the inside for second. Kruger now jumps out front to the lead. Side by side for second. Vian's right there as well. This one's far from over with 6 to go. Down the back 40 again, still side by side for second. How about the drive of his life by Mike Kruger? They're going to go back to back. 5 more times around. Jorgensen put together a good run to the outside. Side by side for the lead with 5 to go. Kruger back down to the bottom, gets a really good run, hangs on to the lead. Jorgensen still with a fender. Stark fading back a little bit to the clutches of Vian. This time by 3 laps to go. Side by side, Jorgensen right there for the lead. Kruger leads that time by an eyelash, gets a little bit squirrely. Possibly some contact down the backstretch. 2 more times around. Who's going to come home with this one? Oh, contact that time. Jorgensen goes wide. Kruger down the backstretch. Now Stark up to second. Vian to third. White flag's going to fly. 1 more time around. Down the back 40, 1 more shot at it. Stark gets way loose. Mike Kruger with a drive of his life wins the Tim Meyer Memorial. Over Stark, Vian Jr., Jorgensen, and Paul's Root. Charles Vian Jr. coming home third in this one. What a run, man. That was fun to watch. You got drugged to the back. You made your way back to the podium. How do you feel?
I'm a little disappointed. I definitely feel like I had the car to win this one, but I don't know. They couldn't get out of their own way, I guess. So third it is.
You know, I remember a certain guy over there talking trash to you that one night you won that feature. You got anything to say over there to Mike Kruger?
I was coming for him. He said, yeah, if he didn't have 2 blockers behind him, I was getting them.
Congratulations to Charles Vian Jr. coming home second in this one. Jason Stark, what a run. Walk us through how you're trying to run down this hot rod.
Oh, I was there. If the 3-car wouldn't have been beating the crap out of him, we probably would have been a little better, but...
Oh, some choice words from Jason Stark. Who's some of the people that help you out with this 48 car?
I gotta thank Dan Lenahan. It's his car. He lets me drive it from Lenahan Auto Body. You got Barry Weirs from the Funny Farm on there. And there's a few other ones that I'm forgetting, I'm sure.
Well, you're going home with some hardware. Jason Stark, your second place finisher. And now, the 4th 2-time winner of the Tim Meyer Memorial back-to-back, Mike Kruger. Mike, how you feeling?
Well, relieved after that race is over.
There was a little bit of contact there. You want to talk about that after the race?
Well, you know, a little rubbins racing, and you know how it goes. They lost.
You put together the drive of your life, and tonight you're going home the winner. Don't forget to go ring that victory bell, buddy. You've earned it, Mike Kruger! Once again, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for an amazing night of racing here at the Tomah Sparta Speedway. As always, I'm your host, Garrett the Loudmouth Meister. Want a special thanks to Tim and Amanda Brockhouse, everybody here at Tomah Sparta Speedway. Join us right here next Friday night for Cheap Date Night. All adult admission just $5. And next Sunday afternoon for Wreckfest #1. Join us down to the pit area, meet and greet your favorite drivers after the races. Otherwise, thank you and drive safe.